tonight on Evening.
Everybody wants to see our robots.
A new Amazon tour reveals what happens after you hit the buy button. The homegrown circus that's wowing them all over Washington. And a native-led close encounter with grizzly bears in BC.
Hello and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Jose Cedeño, and you may ask what's going on. I'm here in Olympia because this Washington-grown circus has just put up the big top. I'm talking about Shoestring Circus. They're bringing a new show for this season full of entertainment. Please, guys, don't hit me. All right, Sadie, what's new this time around?
This year we have a ridiculously stellar cast of performers.
Okay.
We've got the 2023 World's Best Juggler, an amazing hand balancer, straps artist. It's like a bonker stellar cast of folks.
I love it. I've never been to Washington before. I love Washington. The owners of Shoestring are just the coolest people ever. Our audiences are the coolest people ever. I'm like really into it.
The theme of the show is museum. This feels great, yeah.
So why you pick this theme?
Well, I mean, as you can maybe feel, being in an art museum is pretty exciting and fun.
What is the feedback you guys getting?
Oh my gosh, just brings a lot of joy and like mind-blowingness into the world.
Do you think I'm gonna be able to learn some tricks today?
Would you mind?
Yeah.
I wondered if you'd be willing to
Oh, change hats?
change hats.
Oh, that's a crew member hat.
Yeah, that's the real cast and
Okay.
crew. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Step 1, stand next to it. I love your shoes. Step 2, put inside. Step 3, open it. Push to my hip, reach up. If you're gonna come to the show, you should be ready to have 2 hours of just the best time of your life.
I really like my hat. Now that we know what the new show is about, let's find out how they got started.
Welcome
to Shoestring Circus!
There's just something about a circus.
I feel like circus is one of the remaining sources of genuine magic in this world.
It's something we all love.
Nikki Lom is one of the 4 Bellingham circus artists who bought this tent from Flame Creek Circus in California in 2022.
We've all done it for many, many years, so to get the chance to like own our own tent and make a go at it, it's hard to say no, so took the leap.
They call the whole shebang Shoestring Circus, and you probably can guess what happens next.
Hey kid, let's put on a show. Oh, yeah.
A show built literally from the ground up. Matthew Pokey McCarkle is also an owner and a performer and a tent popper-upper.
It's pretty wild to start with just an empty lot and then to like pack everything in all on trucks and then end up with this.
Aerial artists defy gravity and jugglers play with it. The performers are an extended family. They all help take care of Sadie and Pokey's son during rehearsal.
Oh, he's already joined the circus. He's been in the circus before he was born.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, hop!
And baby Otis has already mastered his first feat of strength.
Yeah, good job.
The folks at Shoestring Circus welcome everybody to the tent. Bellingham actress Hilary Swank even recently paid a visit. Because everyone should run away with the circus at least once.
That's my community, that's my world, so I just chased it. Ran away with the circus. And then bought my own. Yeah.
Okay, they're gonna be here from June 27 all the way to July 6. We're gonna have info on that on our website, king5evening.com. Also here in Olympia, there's an artist that masters the Japanese calligraphy. Her art is amazing, but watching her do it is a treat. Here's Saint.
When Chio Sanada paints, there's more going onto the canvas than ink. Express yourself with the brush strokes.
Each brushstroke is a feeling.
You can feel it, yes, exactly, from the color, from the texture. Yes, that's my goal. So you make ink.
So even if you don't know the Japanese character for wind, you can tell by the way Chiyo paints that this is a powerful storm. And this is a light spring breeze.
Depends on how you use your brush strokes, and then you express for different type of wind.
Chiyo started studying calligraphy at 7, then teaching it herself in her hometown Hiroshima, Japan, a city known for making calligraphy brushes and also for being largely destroyed by a U.S. nuclear weapon. Chiyo's grandmother was an atomic bomb survivor.
She loved my calligraphy. I made always calligraphy art for her, and then she always hang at her room.
Chiyo moved to America in 2000 after marrying and found inspiration.
Used to be, I only did the black and white Japanese calligraphy. But since I moved to here, I met so many different people, ethnicities, and background, and that inspires me a lot. And then I start using more colors.
You may not know these characters, but you can probably tell this painting is about spring. And this is the Japanese character for hope, but the way it's painted shows Chiyo's feelings about the pandemic.
I was kind of half angry from the background, like my frustration. But you cannot lose the hope. You need to face to the situation, and then you can keep going.
When she first came to America, she couldn't get galleries to show her work because of the language barrier. But Chiyo didn't lose hope. She kept painting, perfecting the art of quickly putting her feelings on canvas.
Takes a while to get that perfect match with my emotion, and then deliver to the hand and then to the brush and the ink, and then make a good piece.
Today, this artist and mom is a well-known fixture of the Olympia art scene, where she teaches workshops and does live calligraphy performances, proving with each painting that art connects and communicates in all languages.
I want to keep going. I don't know what kind of art I'm going to make in the future, but I just want to keep continue, never give up, never lose the hope.
Never give up, never lose hope. I really like that. Do you know there's a tree in Washington that has been on space? Here's where you can find it.
Right in sight of Washington State's Capitol Dome is a tree that's literally out of this world. This is the moon tree.
It's called a moon tree because the seed from which it was grown went around the moon with the Apollo 14 mission in 1971.
Astronaut Stuart Roosa, who'd been a smoke jumper, brought tree seeds into space with him on that Apollo mission. After they splashed down to Earth, 450 of the space seeds were planted around the country. Today, only about 90 moon trees survive. Among them, this Douglas fir that continues to capture the imagination.
They're very interested in it, and a lot of them think, well, is there anything different about this tree because the seed has been to the moon? And I always say, I haven't been here at night, but I always wonder, like, if it glows in the dark at night.
It was planted during the bicentennial in '76 by students from Clark County. Another group of students sold moon pies to raise money for this plaque.
So here we are with our plaque for the moon tree.
The students that planted this tree in 1976, they probably have their own children now, and hopefully they're planting trees as well.
The moon tree just had some kids of its own.
This is the top part of the tree that came from the original moon tree, and then this is just regular Douglas fir rootstock, but this is the same genetic material as the tree that went on the Apollo mission in 1971.
Recently, Washington's Capitol took on a challenge to plant 100 trees in 1 year. These 3 baby moon trees are among the new additions. This Douglas fir doesn't seem that different, despite going to the moon and back, but it shares something special with every tree on the planet.
They stand tall, straight, and they're patient. I think we could all use some patience.
There's a self-guided tour online about Olympia's campus. And yes, the moon tree is part of it. And with that, we'll be right back.
Up next, a new behind-the-scenes tour at Amazon shows what happens after you hit the buy button and where you can find South American comfort food in Ballard.
Wow!
Local stories make a difference.
I want to check that out.
With the power to enrich lives, strengthen communities, and make us smile. Evening is made possible by Primera Blue Cross. Primera Blue Cross, always in your corner.
Welcome back to the show from Shoestring Circus here in Olympia. Now, every day, millions of shoppers buy millions of items in Amazon. That's right, every day. There's a tour in Kent that tells you what happens after you click that buy button.
Amazon's massive building in Kent, BFI 4, is the biggest fulfillment center in the world for private tours.
The thing that people are most excited about are the robots. Everybody wants to see our robots.
Now the public can get a peek behind the scenes. Robots and all to see what happens after this happens.
You know, I never knew what it was like after I clicked that Buy Now button, and all I saw was my package show up at my door. But now I actually can put a face behind what happens.
Cedric Ross leads the tours team.
We're very excited to showcase what we do inside of our buildings.
Tours are for free. They last about an hour, and they highlight the tech that goes into delivering that inflatable T-Rex to your door.
So this building is approximately 855,000 square feet. We have tens of millions of items in our inventory that we have for customers, and we ship out hundreds and thousands of packages daily.
First, yellow pots randomly stocked with absolutely everything are shuttled to pick stations by robots called Hercules drives. Humans work with robots as a light guides pickers to what they need to grab. Then your inflatable T-Rex goes into a tote and rolls down miles of conveyor belt to a pack station, where even a tape feeder is high-tech, doling out exactly the right amount for the box it's sealing. Then it's on to SLAM, which stands for Scan, Label, Apply, and Manifest. Your packet inflatable T-Rex gets its address label and heads to the truck that will deliver it to your doorstep. One of 12 million packages Amazon's people and robots deliver daily.
The thing I like about this more than anything is I finally have a chance, or we all finally have a chance, to share with the public, kind of pull the curtains back a little bit and really allow the public to see behind the scenes all of the steps it takes to fulfill their customer package. It's a really great place to work, and it's been an awesome experience finally to share that with customers.
The tour is for free and is open to the public. To register, just go to Amazon.com. Are you hungry or craving a little snack? What about authentic empanadas argentinas? Yum! There's a place in Ballard that makes them.
Of all the empanadas in Argentina, only one chef recipe could inspire the name of this restaurant.
My grandma, she used to make empanadas all the time, and it was, to me, oh.
Maria Luisa, Rodrigo's abuela, cooked for him in Buenos Aires. Now he's recreating her flavors inside this open, airy Ballard eatery. Argentine empanadas are baked, not fried. Each one is filled, folded, and sealed by hand, and features beef, chicken, chorizo, and vegetarian options.
You know, you can put inside of an empanada everything, basically. You can put a mac and cheese if you want, you know?
Have you?
Not yet, but it's coming.
There are also sweets and pastries from Argentina, like media lunas, which taste like slightly sweet croissants. Maria Luisa passed before Rodrigo opened the doors, but
to me, she's everywhere.
The restaurant is also a tribute to his other passion, football, and Argentina's national team. Messi is honor in photos and his famous quote in lights.
Que mira huevo, anda pa' allá. It's like, what are you looking at? Fool? Look there, go.
And empanadas sell out daily.
Yummy.
A grandmother's love that became a grandson's dream. It's now a must-visit restaurant.
Make me feel great, like super proud.
Luisa Maria Empanadas opens Tuesdays through Sundays from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Wow, that's making me really hungry. We'll be right back.
Up next, grizzly bears and natural beauty in British Columbia on a tour led by a local tribe.
Welcome back to the show. There's a place in British Columbia that will let you get extremely close to a grizzly bear in the wild. The tribe that guides them shares the land with these incredible creatures.
I am in British Columbia, Canada to see grizzly bears in the wild.
It's a really magical place.
And this tour is unlike any other because it's owned and led by the Omalco, indigenous people who share the land with grizzly bears for generations. The adventure starts at sunrise at the marina in Campbell River.
First off, you're gonna load one of our boats, and then you're gonna take a beautiful 2-hour boat ride through the waters here, the Salish Sea, searching for marine wildlife.
So this is what it used to look like.
On the way to Butte Inlet, we see Church House, where the Omalco people once lived. It's easy to see why this place is special to them.
The water, when you're heading up the inlet, it turns bluer and bluer the farther you go up. It's just like this beautiful turquoise blue. The mountains are as high, and the water is literally as deep as those mountains. It's the grandest fjord in BC.
We just finished a boat ride. There was about 2 hours, and now we're gonna take a bus ride.
So what I said was, hello to you all. My name is Cheyenne. I come from Oat, which is Church House, and I'm a Homalco First Nation band member.
You're also getting that indigenous component woven into what you're experiencing, learning about area names, perhaps listening to some stories along the way.
And again, the welcome sign. Imut Kwinanape Pipkinet.
Yeah, we take a lot of pride in that, and it's also a way back to our roots. Learning about our culture and being able to share it, it's kind of a win-win situation.
Something that I need to know for this tour, like a word.
Haugus.
Haugus.
Grizzly bear.
The Haugus are here for the salmon. We see plenty of fish, but no bear.
Waiting game now.
Then it happens. A hungry grizzly bear comes down to the river for lunch. He's the first. Guys Cheyenne and James help us find many more.
I love meeting new people every single day, and I love seeing the bears. It changes every day with the bears.
But of all the bears, this is the guy I will remember the most because he got so close to us. And this bear didn't care. He was busy fishing. This place is so amazing. When the tour is over, I don't want to say goodbye. And James tells me I don't have to.
There's no words for goodbye in our native language. Chechu kochu happy means come back again another time. Quagga, come back.
Quanda?
Quagga.
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 Yeah. Quagga.
Quagga host.
The Grizzly Bear Tour runs all the way to October, and that is if the salmon lasts. If you're interested on this tour, you can go to our website, king5evening.com.
Up next, a visit to one of the most popular beaches in Olympic National Park. Now in our 39th season, Evening shares local stories that make our community shine. Thanks to support from PEMCO Insurance. PEMCO empowers the Northwest to prevent the preventable. Learn how at PEMCO.com.
Welcome back to the show, and as you can see, I did not learn no tricks today. But I do want to say thank you to this crew for having us today. Woo! Remember, they're going to be here in Olympia from June 27 all the way to July 6. I'm going to leave you with some images of one of the most popular beaches in the Olympic National Park. Until next time, Ciao.